Today I'm going to show you how to use mBlock to program a micro servo that has been added to the Mega. So I plugged in a micro servo into the analog pin 15, and you'll see that that's on a mini gripper here, but it will work for any type of servo if you just plug it in and you can set the angle on it. This one just happens to have the gripper for a little more fun. So we're going to start out by adding the Arduino extension. If you add extension, Arduino extension. Then, obviously we can do when it starts up. We do need to do this in upload mode. I found it wasn't working in the live mode, so you have to use upload. Then if you go to this Arduino extension, you can look for this set servo pin output angle. Now the reason I'm creating this little how-to is because I tried this out initially and it wasn't working the way I expected. I tried putting a 15 in here and that didn't work. That is because the pins are analog. The A15 is an analog pin, and so this is looking for the digital, and so to convert that over, you just have to add 54 to whatever number you are. So 15 plus the 54 gives us 69, and so that's what I'm going to put in there for these. We'll do a few different sets here just so you can get a view of what it looks like. Move it around a little bit. Okay, so and I found just through experimenting that you can go pretty much from 45 to 160 or maybe a little over that. After that, it will just kind of, you'll hear the motor kind of hum with this gripper, of course. Now, if you don't have a gripper attached, then you can set the servo wherever you want it, but that's kind of the limits on this gripper. So we're going to set it here. Set it back to the 90 there. So if we do an upload, you will see the gripper move. There we go, and that works fine. Now, if you want to do a little more playing around with it, what you can do is actually set up a variable for your angle. Looks like I already did this before I deleted. So you make a variable servo angle. Now we're going to start out by setting the servo angle to 45 for our sort of low number. And then what we'll do is we'll do a loop. Repeat until, and I need some operators here. And what we'll do is we'll repeat it until our servo angle is over 160. Okay, so this will go from the smallest to the biggest. What we want to do here, operators, is some addition in here. Oops, I need my set. So we're going to set our variable. And basically we're just going to increment it. We'll do our We're going to set it to servo angle. Whoop. That didn't quite go as I hoped. There we go. Plus, and however fast we want it to move. We'll just add 2 each time. And so that's setting the variable. Then we need to actually, inside of here, set the servo itself to that angle. So we'll set servo pin and we'll set our pin to 69 still. And our output angle is going to be our servo angle. There we go. So this will slowly move it from closed to open. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll do it backwards. So we'll duplicate this. Oh, and we need to put a weight in here, of course. Oops. But we don't want to wait very long, so we'll just say maybe 0.2, maybe even 0.1 seconds. So it'll move pretty quickly through those. And then here we're going to do a minus. Oh, I suppose we have to use the other operator. Yeah, here we go. We're going to use the servo angle. Oops. -2. And here we want it to be as long as it is greater than 45. Okay, so let's give that a try. So that was a little bit slower than what I probably want. So either we can decrease this, or we can also increase this, and maybe we'll even try both. I like it when it goes a little bit slower just because it seems like you can close in on an object a little easier than if it's just the quick movement straight to that angle. Might knock things out of the way if you're trying to grab something, so let's try this. Well, that's a little better. And you can play around with those numbers, obviously, after you get it going. This is just to kind of get you started. Good luck.